Oh, we can't do the video. It's like if it's more than 25 users, geez, that's not good. I was hoping I can you know make some faces today, but unfortunately we're not allowed to do this. Maybe Mr. X can find a kind of solution for that. If you do, let me know, please. So okay, let's start. I believe everyone who want to join already joined. If not, we probably will make a kind of record for this and probably will upload it this on YouTube. So the main purpose of our today meeting is to describe what we're gonna do, how we're gonna improve the product, what you're gonna see in the future updates, and to answer your questions. Probably you have a lot of questions about claim and airdrop and other things. You can address all of these questions to Mr. X, not me, because first, I don't want to answer that. Second, if you have a bug, any issues, or other things, usually we fix it, everything. That was made like 3 times in a row, so no worries. And again, I'm not asking anyone to be patient. Just, uh, just bear in mind that we always fixed everything, and everyone get what they deserve, especially bots. So bots always get what they deserve first, and this is a good thing, I guess, for the community. We punch the bots in the face, and I believe it is a good thing. That's why we're doing this all the time, and it's all the time hard. It's all the time not smooth because all the time bots and users with a really high amount of active point that not deserve it, doing a lot of things to prevent us from punish them. That's why we're trying to find a way all the time. So okay, about the Clash of Coins, what we have in now, the current state. Let's start from this, and let's say that we need to be aligned and to be agreed on the zero ground, where we actually now what's happening and the current state of the product. So just a couple of words to remind, we kind of an alpha project. We're in an alpha stage. It's open, but it's still an alpha. What this mean? This mean we improving the product live. You can see this. It's been, I guess, yeah, it's been a half year. Today it's 7 months. Yeah, 7 months since we launched. And we developed the game for the first 5 months. We released in December, 5th of December, I guess. And today is 2nd June. So for the 7 months, we pass a long way. So we started with the core gameplay, with only a couple of hours of fun to play thing, with a lot of bugs and a lot of technical issues and a lot of not really clear UX things. We still have a lot of issues with UX, by the way, but we're trying to solve it. And here we are. Now we have a daily quest for the players who want to earn activity points. Now we have an airdrops. It's working, not smoothly, but it's working. We made a TGE in the end of the March. We sold our founders collection. We sold our buildings, and we almost covered the base. The base is the fundament of the product. We almost covered it. We launched the in-game shop in the end of April. Performance is okay. It's enough to pay the salaries for the team, but it's not okay according to the amount of players and the expectations. Because again, guys, we're not a wolf or something like that. We're not this small, tiny, little indie company that are, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 billions per year. We're not doing that. And we don't have any side revenue streams. So the game is our main product. And this means, in our interest, in the future updates, we're going to do everything to improve the game, especially unclear moments, especially UX things, especially daily quests, especially the race for the activity points. Because I don't know, maybe you guys don't know, but to be, it's not about to be eligible for airdrop or something, but it's more about, do you know that you compete with other players for your position in top? Do you know that if you have more activity points, you're gonna earn more OWB? Probably don't, because most of you trying to, just to pass the requirements to grab an airdrop, like play this amount of days and so on, but you forgot about the purpose of it. You just need to fight for your ranks. And this is not your issues as the fans, as the players. It's our issues with the UX, because you can't check your ranks. You don't understand that we actually have a race here, and we don't have a lot of mechanics, or at least the layer that help us to give some prizes for the people who trying to be in the top 1,000 or something like that. And that's what we will work on. We will work on ladder. We will work on some prizes, some rewards for the players who trying to continuously be in the top 1,000. And we probably provide some gradation for the rewards here. This is one of the things. So we need to start working with you guys from the perspective of ladder, of ranks, of understanding that you compete with each other for airdrops. This is MMORPG. Most of you are rivals, and we need to support that and make it clear. Because sometimes I know the data, I know the people who earn a lot of OWB tokens, earn a lot, and by that I mean like thousands of dollars. And I believe it's in our interest to provide for you the clear way of how you can do this, and not like pay to earn or something, but with some activities, some achievements. So it's gonna be like, it's the evolution of the current state, where you can do the daily quest. You have the progressive, you can do up to 6 daily quests. If you're paying the soft currency, if you're paying units, you just refresh it, and you could do up to 6 daily quests. It's a lot of AP. And we need to add something more. We need to add something more. And by more, I mean the new activities for you to earn the activity points. Because we have paying users, we have the traders, we have the people who stake the coin, and they earn a lot. And you don't need to compete with them, but you need to compete with other players. You need to, if you like, if you have a nice referral network, like 10 people or something, you probably want to earn more activity points from them. And to do so, we need to provide more layers where you can, when you can earn activity points. And this is our goal. So now, in the current state, we just have a sandbox without any challenges. And in this sandbox, if you have an NFT buildings, you kind of almost invincible. You can destroy everyone, kill everyone, do anything, and you're really strong, maybe 2 times stronger than anyone. And this is also the problem. Not that you're strong, but the problem is we don't have enough buildings in the game for the players. And this means it will not be easy. It will not be easy to get the buildings for yourself, but we will provide some possibilities for the players who really want to invest their time to the game. We will provide some ways that you can earn your NFT building. Because as far as I remember, the last NFT building sale that was in the market, that was for $170 or something. And one of the guys sold the founder and the edition item for almost $2,000. So it's growing in price. We want to keep it like this. And to keep it, to keep the price for the buildings high. This means it should be hard to earn. It's a lot of time. It's big time investments. And as far as we see, most of you guys have time to play in the game. And that's why we will use this as most reliable resource for most of you to actually earn something in the game. And OWB token shouldn't be the only way for you to earn things. It should be one of the ways. And I believe if we will provide you ability to somehow to get an NFT building, this will be a nice possibility for you who want to earn something to get this building and sell it to someone who want it. Especially if you don't know, maybe most of you don't know, but we have Diablo-like drop system, Diablo-like generation of items. This means we have like frames for every stat, the random between number 1 and number 2 that can be on an item. This means like you have the watchtower, the basic tower that's fighting with the nearest cells. Like you have a 10 up to 20 damage. If you have 10, this is the lowest possible drop. It's not interesting. But if you have 20, this is the highest possible number on this item. And this will be valuable. And to do so, we need those items on market. We need those items for you to hold. And we need to find a way to provide you those items. But this will not be on a plate. This will be a hard way to earn this one. Maybe it took like 2 weeks up to months. And early believers was buying this for $50. So we want to keep the numbers and the price according to this, maybe even higher. If we will recalculate it to the hours, to the other resources, so it will be maybe a little bit higher than $50. So this is the two things. And to recap, to summarize, we have two problems. First, we don't have in a game the really big challenge for you to compete with. Like the virus is just the numbers, and it's still not working as I want. It's still not working as our design team work. And this is it's the basics. This is fundament. And you still don't, and we still don't provide you a nice end game. We don't have it. We have just basic game. And this is our goal, to create end game activities, end game progression for you, because you really love the game, you enjoy playing, we have a stats. So according to stats, average player in Clash of Coins playing 6 times per day for 18 up to 20 minutes. This means the most of you guys playing almost 2 hours every day. So our job here is to provide for you as much flexibility, tactical flexibility, strategy flexibility, and as much layers of gameplay as possible. That's what we're working on now. And for that, we will improve the virus, and the virus will be the most rewarded activity. And the most rewarded activity, according to activity points, it will provide a lot. And according to the soft currency and according to hard currency, and maybe we will even add a loot box or other valuable resources inside the virus. So basically, the virus will be the pinnacle activity in the game. And this means you need to group up and hunt for the virus. We already have a lobby. You probably saw how it works. We will improve it a little bit here and there. But anyway, we have a lobby. You can change the rooms. So for you guys who want to earn a lot of activity points, your job will be to organize party and to hunt down the virus. This is the main meta gameplay. So you will jump over the channels trying to destroy the virus. And to do so, you need the full party. And if you have an NFT buildings, it will be easier. if you have any premium consumables, it will be easier. And for us, our job is to provide the way for players who are not paying, is provide the way to earn somehow some premium items. Not a lot of them, but here and there, you need them so you can keep them, you can hold them to use it against the virus to earn more activity points. Because we have this big meta with activity points. So we're doing this now. We're evolving in this way, this direction. We're doing this. So pinnacle challenge activities like virus should provide enough rewards for you to make sense to engage in it. That's our job now. That's our main focus, and probably you will see it in upcoming patches. And the second thing, that OWB is the only way for players to earn something. I don't like this. Most of you probably also don't like it. And we need to provide another layers for you to earn some, if you want to earn. Because we have multiple players here who want not only just to play, but who wants to earn something. And for you guys, we need to provide valuable items. So this means we need to create a layer of NFT items that will be in the game. You can somehow get it through the game. It will be hard again. It will be valuable. And then you can decide what you're going to do with this. To resell it somewhere and earn some money. Or maybe you can upgrade it. Because now we're working on a progression system for the actually NFT items, for the NFT buildings. But hear me out. Not make any sense to create a progression system for the items if almost none of you have it. In all our platforms, in all our ecosystem, let's say this way, it's for the last week it hit almost 200 unique players per week. But we have only 112 building holders. So my job here is to increase these numbers up to 30% of all of you guys should have an ability, a possibility, a way to get an NFT building. And we're working on that. And I hope that for you who want to earn something, you will find a nice layer of trading, earning, where you can grab for yourself an NFT. You just invest in your time, you get your NFT, and then you resell it. And this will be a play to earn layer for you that you probably will gonna enjoy, because you can just play in your quests, you're doing your daily activities, you earn activity points, and at the same time you're grabbing the resources, you're gathering the resources for creating your own NFT and then resell it. And if you get lucky, you maybe will hit the nice number on this card. This will be a nice rarity, and maybe it will cost not 50, not 100, maybe it will cost up to 1,000 and more, because this will be the top item in the game. That's what we're trying to build. This is another layer. This is a big meta thing that we're building. So our goal with the buildings is to provide more buildings for people. It doesn't mean that NFT buildings will be just crappy items. No, we just need to increase the number of holders, because without it, it will be no circulation. It will be no trading. And of course, we want our revenue from this, royalties. Why not? And everyone, especially the players, will enjoy the trading activities with an NFT items if the items make sense. Because as far as you remember, I mentioned that if you have an NFT items, you're probably ready for challenge activities like virus and so. And this is our second goal. And this will be not hard to do. We just need time. I believe for the summer, we'll finish most of the progression thing that we want. So the new virus with the with a nice reward that every one of you really wants. This is our first goal, and I hope it will be ready in June. The possibility for you to craft, let's say this way, to gather resources and craft your NFT building. Probably we will finish it in June or July. So it's not that far. And the progression system is about how you gonna improve the items that you have. And we will finish it until the end of the summer. And combine it all together, and we have the nice layers like challenge activities who already have the pinnacle items in the game. You can just fight the virus, fight other players, and you will earn your tons of activity points. And in the end of the summer or at the beginning of the autumn, you will be ready to get a nice drop. This is the first thing. And for the people who want to earn something, you will be just gathering the resources to craft the items, and you probably will improve them, refine them, upgrade them to resell it even on a higher prices. So just don't miss the point where you see the new things, where you can, when you're earning something and you don't know what it is, don't sell it. Don't waste it. Just keep it. This is the main thing. So for you guys who actually hear, it's also a really important thing for you to know that the level progression now is kind of piece of shit. It's not progression that well after level 100. And this means only one thing. We should destroy this thing, we need to remove it or to change it to something or to redo. But in this, because, we can do this, we're in alpha stage. But in the same time, we have a lot of players who have an impressive levels. And this means that we can do what we can do and how we can do. We can remove the levels completely or do another system like levels, meaningful levels or something, only if we provide something for the players who already achieved the greater levels, impressive numbers. So our job now is also to make leveling meaningful, because now it's not like that. And you're listening, so hear me out again. Personally, I am planning to launch a contest, level competition, and the players who got the higher levels will got the best possible rewards. So we planning this context. You hear, so this is some insights for you. So maybe it makes sense to level up now, because we will launch this contest. And later, the levels will be adapted to the new system, or we will totally wipe it out, but you will get your rewards. And I think it will be okay for you if you guys will be. I hope you will be okay with that, because for your time investment, we will provide you rewards. And I hope that you will not aid us because we did something with levels. So those are plans. And the last thing, and then I'm gonna read the questions. We need to do tutorial onboarding for the humans, because now it's not for the humans. It's just for the check mark. So our job, and we already have the design, we already have the beta version of it, is to create a tutorial that actually explain how to play the game, something local for you, and you know, to uncover some mechanics that will help you to play. So we have nice scenario tutorial. It's dedicated. It's on your PC. It will be on your PC. And when we have this tutorial, we need two things. First, we need some testers, up to 100 people. I believe we'll find a way to attract some of you to help us with that, to provide a feedback. And the second thing, we probably gonna not a reset, but I'm planning to allow every existing player to do this tutorial, to complete this tutorial. First of all, I need the stats. Second of all, you will get the rewards for tutorial, so I believe it will be nice. And our job now, because we're growing, is to make a nice tutorial for you to know how actually play the game, because most of you reading the Discord, chatting with each others, and this is the only resource of valuable information. This is an issue on our side, and we need to fix it somehow. So I believe the new tutorial that will be available for everyone, we just will hit the reset button and you just pass the tutorial, will help with that a lot. So, okay, and I also have a question for you, and you're just thinking, typing, okay, do whatever you want, but I have a question, and then I'm gonna read some question and answer it. So my question is, why you guys not using a free claims in the shop? We do this especially for you. This is like units, the in-game currency, and this some activity points, and this is unit booster. Why are you not gathering things? Why are you not claiming this? This is totally free. Maybe the on-chain shit is not okay for you. Maybe you just don't know where the shop is. Maybe you just don't give a fuck. Just let me know. Okay, it's a nice thing for me to know. And okay, to the questions. I have some from Mr. X. He will send me some nice questions. So, will Clash of Coins will be available on App Store or Play Store soon? Well, let's say it this way. Eventually, yes. Okay. Eventually will be. But when, how, and it's really important because for us, the Apple Store and the Play Store is mostly about the image. So we're not a crypto game. We game with optional Web3 layer. This means we game in the first place. And this means we need to build our game community. But to build a game community, we need a high quality product. Now, sorry guys, but you play not high quality game right now. It is far from that. So when I will be happy with the quality that we have, like performance, UX, UI, bugs, issues, when we finally will have at least the global chat, when the payments will be working okay, when the claims and other things will be like okay, and we will have the lowest affection, like 0.3 or 0.5% of you having some issues, it will be okay. Now it's greater than that. So when we have the fine quality or highest quality product possible for us on this stage, we will do the versions. The mobile version, the desktop version, the Steam version. The only thing is here, the crypto layer. So if we're releasing the Steam version or Android Store or Apple Store version, it's really, maybe we will not have some crypto layer here, but we will use the same account data. Well, at least I want to do it like this way. We will use the same account data, so probably we'll use the ghost copy of your items, and you can progress and etc. So The basic idea is to make the game cross-platform, so you can play wherever you want and how you want. This is our strategic goal, and at first we need to finish with the issues. We need the higher quality that we have now, and then we're going to release it. And I think the desktop version will come earlier than anything else. And you already can use your phone, your like smartphone, to play the Clash of Coins via browser. So, okay. So the next thing is about the exchange. Uh, let's just say like this: if we have the income from the in-game store or from anything else, like from royalties of NFTs or anything, like $1 million per month or something, where we can put some money in liquidity, when we can put some money in tournaments, when we can actually raise the salary for the team, pay some benefits, and when I can buy a new motorcycle, we can list somewhere. We can list an exchange when we have this capital gain. Now, if we do so, probably we're gonna fucked up. This is too big for current stage, according to time, all resources, but especially time and money, and the people. For me personally, I don't know what about you guys, but for me personally, it's much better to create the layer where you can earn NFT items, then resell it somewhere, to provide for you the pinnacle in game activity like the virus hunt with meaningful rewards, and to fix as much bugs as possible. On the list of priorities, this is the first thing: exchange and listing somewhere. It's like 1,000 some shitty number. I'm not worried about that. This is not for the current stage. For the current stage, it's most importantly to organize the tournaments, like mini seasons or something. We're working on that, where you can just grab a ticket, pay some fee, or we can provide some tickets for the active players. We have our OWB token pool, so we as tournament organizers will provide some starting capital, and then other players who buy a ticket will increase this capital, and then it will be split like 80 to 20%. Well, where 20% is for us as a team and 80% is for the players, and the most active players will earn more money, like usual tournaments. So this is the better thing to do, because when someone asking about bugs, I totally get it. You just want this shit to be fixed. Me too. I feel your pain. I just, I know what's happening on the dev version of the game. Believe me, it's not better. Because we have a small team and we have a lot of things to do. And we have the really big amount of players, and we need to support it, and we need to provide new features, and we need to do, like, it's not only for the game, but for the Web3 wraparound things. So we just kind of, I need a couple of clones for myself. Then it will be better. I need a couple of clones for Mr. X. It will be better. So I hope I need just the team size like 3 times bigger than now. We will cover most of the issues without any problems, because we will have resources for that. Now we can do those things parallel. We just decide what better. For me, the game is always better. If you don't like it, hey, dude, for you, talking should be the most valuable thing. No. Game. For me, the game. If you don't like it, it's not my problem. I'm doing the game. I'm worried about the game. I'm worried about the players. So my priorities is always about the game. Neo-functional, stability, quality. we have a lack of quality and stability now. We're working on that. It's not an easy thing. It's just a lot of resources. And I'm trying to balance here between the new features and stability and quality. And this is the hard choice that I need to make. Like, I believe in July, the priorities, I will change the priorities to more to bags and stabilities. So we can prepare to the end of the season two and provide a better quality of the product. So about the virus, why virus is so evil? Well, you can ask this question again when virus will use the bombs to nuke you, Just when it happens, ask me again. Just I will tell you. But really, the virus now it's have an impressive numbers and it's group content. It's not for the single player, but we're planning to make it adaptable. Like if it's more of you in a room, it will be angrier and it will be more tougher. Yeah, if it's the right if this word exists, okay. And if it's not much of you in the room inside the room, we will just make it weaker. So we're planning to do this thing like it should be adaptable. It should adapt to to the environment. It should adapt to the current state of the room. We're working on that. This is one of the things that we're working on. But we need some, we always it's always easier to make something a little bit harder, or like not a little bit, not a little, but much harder. Then we have some data to analyze it and to change it. And this means if we're focusing on some pinnacle activity where you earn the majority of activity points you will earn from the virus, like one virus kill is kind of equivalent of maybe 1 day of doing all the quests and farming all the activity points. It will be probably like this or something. So this should be challenging. This shouldn't be easy, and working on the balance. And yeah, we always do something. We check how it's going, we analyze it, then we change it. Okay. Can you give a free skin on the tower? We're working on that, and on the skins things and other thing. Yeah, we work on customization, but first, who will get some customization? This will be a founders. So if you know somehow, if you see in the announcement or in the messages, like, hey, I'm founder holder, and now I have a nice NFT building with a custom skin. This means we started. This means it's happening, and this is not big thing to do. Really, not big thing to do, but it's still not easy thing to do. So this means we need some resource for that. I also planning to do something in the summer. It's really depend on our performance, because as I mentioned before, we just working with the revenue that you help us to generate. That like you buying something in a store, you buying an NFTs. Um, we get the revenue only from those sources. And now we're working on a seed round, because actually we're on a seed round, and our job is to scale up. And we're raising some money now to improve, to increase the speed. Because if we will not get those money, we will not die. Okay, we're kind of stable, but it's not enough for our player base. It's not enough for ambitions and the goals that we have. That's why we need to scale. And for this, we need money. So we have two possible situations here. First, somehow I will walk with my dog, and I found a treasure, and we have like 2 up to 10 millions inside this chest, or I don't know, maybe it will be I don't know what it will be, but this is the first thing. Yeah. The second thing, we will generate revenue like up to 200,000 from the shop per month. And this is amazing point for us to be stable, to grow, and to do everything that we need for the next year, like this. Or we just raise a seed round. If none of it happened, we just continue our work, but it will be a little bit slower, like 3 up to 5 times slower with the current revenue. So our job now is for us is to increase our revenue. That's why we're working on shop. That's why we're working on meta. We want to provide something valuable for you. We want to provide for you abilities to earn something not only via airdrops, but if you're just playing the game and farming something. This is our job because it will help us to grow the revenue. So, well, it makes sound like a total bullshit for most of you because everyone trying to say this, but actually it's a win-win situation because if you get your profit, we also get our profits. That's why we're working, and profit, it will be not only like you sell something and you gain something from that, but also you have fun in the game. This is profit for you. We earn because you buy in the in-game shop, you buy in in-game items, and that is profitable for us. We're working on this, we're improving this. It's really important for us. So for us to again to improve the quality, to increase the speed of development, we're working on the shop. And yeah, we're just working on something. And one of the questions that also I had for you guys, what do you think about ADS? Like you just have a video, an ADS video, you're just watching it and you getting your reward. So maybe it will be better than on-chain things. Maybe most of you who are like, oh, I'm not gonna pay for the Clash of Coins, anything. I'm totally fine with this. It's not a problem. But maybe if it will be the promo video, maybe it will be okay for you because it will help us to generate some revenue. And according to the amount of players that we have, it will be not some. It will be really impressive revenue for us with the ADS. So if you're okay with that, we can try this. You just can check how it's going. You figure out are you okay with it or not, and we see how it goes because it's really nice option for us to increase our revenue generation and to speed up us a little bit. Okay, next. I hope they add more units like unit that give area shield. So first, I got what you're talking about, but this is not units, it's towers. Well, personally, me, I'm calling the towers towers. Maybe for me it makes sense. And yes, we're planning to increase the amount of towers to improve your tactical abilities, to improve your tactical flexibility. But to do so, we need to do something with the progression, and we need to provide for you the sources of actual NFTs. If it will be like loot boxes, it's okay. If it will be like you earn it through the game, you just gathering the resources for the mods, then you kind of craft your NFT items, is also okay. So our goal now is to set up the resource for NFT buildings, where you can get it, how you can get it. This is the main thing. When we do that, we can move on and we can add new buildings, new towers. And if we add in the new towers, this is just boring if we add in the one tower. I'm not okay with that. I'm planning to add the tower and wrap around it a nice seasonal activity. This way is the best way possible for us to do things. So if it's a new tower, it's a new game season. Not this crypto shit, just game season. Because the Mr. X pain in the ass for me because he named the crypto seasons. So now I have an issue, a big fucking problem. How to call in-game seasons. So you can thanks Mr. X for that. And when we solve this problem, we will launch an in-game season with a new 1 or 2 towers, and it will be something new. But again, before we add something, we need to finish what we already have. Because if you remember where we started, that was the words, okay, we in alpha stage. We need to grow a little bit more meat. We need to make the game stable. We need to increase the quality. Because if we're just adding new things in the current chaos, we will screw this up. So I know, I totally get it why you need a new content and something, but we have multiple ways, cheaper, faster, to provide this for you. I know the problem. It's always like that. If you love the game, if you want to play, if you want to enjoy more, you just need something to, to try a new build, to try a new building, and something else. We're working on that, but this is not the first in the list. Not the first. Not the last. Not the last. Definitely. It's in the top 10 for me. We're working on that. And it's not a big deal to do. Really, not a big deal. But it should be wrapped around, nice mechanic and stability and quality should be wrapped around new buildings. Because it's always a problems with the mint, with a reveal, with airdrops. It's always something goes wrong, like Murphy Law or some shit. It's always go wrong. So we need to stabilize it as much as possible on our side. So at least we can say, okay, guys, we're working. Okay, it's those guys, they doing shit, but we will fix it. Now some fuck ups on our side, and we're working on it. And yeah, again, going back to bots, it's a lot of questions as far as I see. Uh, okay. I will answer to the tickets myself. Thank you. Yeah, so the bots and the fight against the bots. Well, we're doing this all the time. Sometimes we do something effective, sometimes not. And this is an ongoing process. And the most important thing is the bots can ruin the gameplay experience. This is the main issue for me because to cut the 99% of the bots from the airdrop is not a big deal, but if they ruining your experience, I just want to kick them in the face, not punch, fucking kick. That's what we're working on. We just need to create the foot this big to kick with one kick every possible bot. Or maybe we'll just do micro kicks. I don't know yet. This is ongoing process. And yeah, the main thing is to stop bots from ruining your experience. Because for airdrops, the airdrop is not affected by bots. They not deserve it, they don't get it. That's all. We probably will reveal some numbers someday for you to know how much bots lost. You will be impressed. So it's go fair or go home. And also, another part, we can do something in the game. Something in the game, some activities, some layers, where bots can be useful. Some layers can be. So, is this like, let's imagine. We have a guild. Okay. We have a guild. Let's imagine that. And to level up your guild, you need a lot of units where you can get this. And you need a lot of activity. And you need to do this, this, and this. And maybe some of the guilds will find the bots very useful, because those bots will do some boring tasks to level up the guilds. It's impossible for us, for any game. You just don't believe everybody. Anyway, just don't believe people who say we remove all the bots. No, it's not happening. It's not possible, because they will always be. Our job is to define them, find them, just to do something with them. And we just need to raise a barrier a little bit, because if we will raise it too much, we can have two possible outcomes. First, the real players will be in pain. This is not what I want. This is not what you want, believe me. And the second, we will face the threat so big from the community who want to play unfair. They will be our pain in the ass, because if we have the higher barrier for the bots to do something, it will attract smarter people to hack us, to find a vulnerability or something. That's why we need to keep a balance here. So we need to find a nice balance here. My personal opinion, we have microbombs now. I want to create an in-game bot who will bomb the bots with microbombs. I like this, I like this idea. Maybe this will be a nice solution. Like, imagine you just launching a bot and then you bomb 24/7. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Send me a DM with the fucking tears in it. That's what you're gonna do. So this can be nice, Okay, what do we have? Anyway, that you can add feature of escape button as cancel button when firing gauss. Like, it's hard when manually clicking. Yeah, we planning to add some hotkeys to cancel the aiming mode for everything. This is one of the part where our UX UI design is still basic, and it's not really aligned with the requirements. But we have what we have. We're working on that. And yeah, the hotkeys, the buttons, we're planning to support it. And it's not a big thing to do, but I prefer to combine fast fixes with really good UX improvements, because you want an escape button not because you want a button, you just want this mode to be comfortable. So if we can increase comfort somehow, we do that and add the button for to speed up the things and make it not only comfortable with the UX perspective, but you also can do this like a normal way. A normal way for me, I'm using the mouse, I'm using the button, I'm combining this, because I believe we're not in China in 2000s where you need one hand to smoke continuously and another hand to only mouse, and you're just playing the game with 10 buttons on your mouse and you just enjoying it. We're not this kind of game. That's why we need to use some buttons. We do that, but we need to combine solutions to provide the better experience, because you want not only button, you want a comfort. I get that. We need to provide some comfort, because the simple fast solutions, it's just well, let's say if it will be a patch or like update with 20-25 quality of life improvements, it will be okay. But if it will be only one patch with one quality improvements, it's a shitty thing to do because every update it takes some time, and by some time I mean up to 3 days to check the stability, any bug severity, to check the payments, to upload it, to stabilize it, and anything. And if we're adding only one button, it will take almost the whole team 3 days of work. That's why we're trying to provide more quality of life improvements in one update. This mostly about this, not only about the comfort. Okay, any new items to be added in the shop? I will combine this with a question about shields or something like that. We planning to add two new things, like you bombing each other. Some of you unhappy with that. Me personally, I'm really glad that I can nuke some of you. So we'll provide two defensive things. This will be consumables. First thing is the province shield. We call this tiny little thing that you grab in, you build towers on it. We call this province. Let's just say it's a small piece of land. Cell, okay, province. Anyway, the area where you can build the towers with the shield, if you have a shield, can be protected with the shield. So it's a small shield for yeah, it's a free thing. It's a small shield, not shit. It's a small shield that can be used on the territory that you wanna defend. It will defend you from the tower that attacking you, and it will defend you from the bombs, from nukes, and from the micro bombs. This is one of the consumables, and the second large, nice consumable for those of you who wanna just to relax. Yeah, I hope it sounds okay for you. You want to relax, guys. I believe you want to have some relaxation. Well, maybe you don't want to play for 4 hours in a row. This will be a country lock. What this mean? If you hold in the whole country, you can use a consumable, and it will be shielded. It will be guarded for a few hours. So you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can, go walk with the dog, have some life. I'm hoping I will have some one day. And just enjoy your time. While your country that you grab, that you fight for, is guarded with a nice country lock. Or you can stop enjoying your life and enjoying the game and continue to do so. And you can expand your territories, grab a next country, and protect it again. But the main thing here, if the virus is active, you can't update your defense. You can't prolong this. So this means if you hold in your country and you bother log for 5 hours or so, and it's 4 hours, 30 minutes, something, and the virus is here, it destroyed everything. It's only you on the map who's holding up because you have a shield for the whole country. This shit will eat you. It will destroy you when your time is on. Time is up. Poof, you're erased. That's what's gonna happen. So some of you guys will be painfully watching how you slowly dying because of this feature. And some of you do like this, some of you don't. And that's why we need to provide something for the people who are using the country lock, valuable resources to creating an NFTs. If you lock something, if you're holding something, you need to get those resources, so it will be not that painful. And these things, going back to items, yeah, we will add some new. I already described it. I hope you get it. If not, some of the things will be typed, or we have a video, we have a record. I hope you can recheck it. Maybe we'll use an AI to do some summary. Anyway, we also want to provide a possibility for the players who don't pay to get some premium items. First, it's just normal thing. If you get some items, maybe you like it, maybe you want to buy it now. But it's more about competition. So if you're making a daily quest, it's not a problem for us to give you like 3 micro bombs or 3 micro shields. If you complete the weekly quest, which we don't have yet, it's not a problem to provide for you as a player 1 nuke or the 1 country lock, something like that. It's also not a problem on a weekends or whatever we want. We just need to figure out the proper timing and live ops for this. It's not a problem to provide a possibility for you to buy some items using the units, the actual in-game currency. So I'm planning to build a lot of loops and layers where the units is really important. I know not all of you are like Norse or the other guy who have like 14 billions, but I believe some of you can earn up to 1, 2, maybe 300 millions per day without the big problems. And most of the players can earn up to 10, up to 50 millions per day just playing the game. So we have the stats and we're working around that. And this means if we're providing something for the units, it should it's aligned with what you can do as a players. Most of the time. If not, we will kind of tweak numbers here and there, but mostly it's aligned. Okay, could there be different modes in the game, like PvP or monthly challenge to see who has the best strategy in the game? Eventually, yes. Now we're planning the micro tournaments, micro season or something. We have a design. We just need to figure out how we're going to implement it and when. In summer, I believe we do this because this is not a big deal to actually develop because we have everything that we need. It's more about UX thing. Guild Wars we will do, but we need to do guilds first. And well, I just can share a design like we planning for the guilds. We're planning that the guilds will be the people who earn most OWB with airdrops. So we're planning to provide a lot of OWB for the top guilds. It doesn't mean that you as a solo players, if you're not in the guild, you will not earn anything. We will have the split rank for the solo players and for the guilds. And if you have the bigger guild, you will have more players, you will have more activity points, you will be higher in the rank because you have more points, and you will get more drop for your guild. So basically, for the players who want to earn most of the activity points to earn the big amount of airdrop of the LWB, your option will be to play effective as solo player and to play ineffective guild with a lot of players. And also we will add some social activities things like send some activity points for the friends, send some activity points for the guild members, like that. It's most of it is not big things to do, but it just take the resources we have, our priorities, and yeah, we will do that because the guilds is a nice thing. And when we release the guilds, the next step will be guild wars, and this will be separated rooms only for guild wars with a special reward for the guilds. And when it happens, this will be the most challengeable content in the game with the top-notch rewards. We go in there when it will be ready this year, end of this year, next year, I don't know. We have some design here and there, we have some concept, but we don't have a solid design that I approved, and we're working on that. And to make it happen, we need to create the guilds first. And yeah, you can fight. You know, you can make your local guild with guild because you will compete for the virus. It's already will make sense. You just need to add the virus with the rewards, with the nice rewards, and the guilds. So you will have a competitive edge for each other here. Okay, what do we have else? Oh yeah, about OWB token utility, we're working on that. I believe we will provide some sales in the shop where you can use the OWB token to buy something. This one of the things. It's like limited time events. It will be limited time events. This is the first thing, and second thing, we will integrate OWB token to our meta progression. So at some point, like let's say you can't upgrade the NFT item to legendary if you don't have OWB token. And if you remember, guys, we don't have a legendary items in the game now. We don't have it yet. We have only common and rare. The legendary items is the most valuable items. It's ready, but we're not ready to release it yet because we need to provide. Well, about legendary, a few words. Yeah, it's not easy to get. You can earn it only playing the game. You can resell it as you want, but it's impossible to buy. Only on an aftermarket. You can earn it in game, and it doesn't matter. You like hunt the virus, you win the guild war, or you like top 10, top 100 in rank, and you have your legendary, or it's not dropping from loot box. As of now, according to it, will not drop from loot box. So you gotta upgrade your rare item to the final level, and then you can improve it to the legendary item. That's how we're planning to do this. Okay, hope it not gonna be so expensive for Mandarin to buy units to use because some new players or all of them will not gonna play the game. Think putting new features in the game is well okay, but not in the way that we need to spend money time to time or day. The game is good enough. Like we just need to give much time by playing it as our investment in the game. I totally agree. That's why the advertisement here is a good solution. Like, watch a video for 15 seconds, and here is your millions to play. It sounds nice. Making on-chain transaction, it's not sounds nice. For those of you guys who want to on-chain, we kind of doing the new activity point pedal. Let's call it this way. Uh, and this will be completely unchained. But for people who just want to play and don't give a fuck about Web3 part, crypto part, and etc., we just provide some advertisement. You just click the button, you watch the video, then you have your millions. Will be the first section. We need to improve this, and yeah, it just be the rotation of the items that you can grab every like few hours or every few minutes. Really, let's say it will be really close to something like Arch Hero monetization have. It's we kind of trying to be this type of the game when you can speed up something if you pay, but or you can speed up something if you watch an advertisement. Because one way or another, you help us to generate revenue, and this is valuable for us, so we can provide something valuable in return. This is how it should work. We're working on that. That's why I'm asking about advertisement, because we're really not racing to the high on-chain numbers. I think Mr. X will correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't give a fuck about on-chain transaction metrics. Really, we don't. And we can just make an advertisement. The point here is it just shouldn't be free. Just you click and you get. No. You click, you wait, you just provide something in return. It will be fair play for me. It will be fair. Okay, what do we have? Can you make the world map less flat and more interesting by adding obstacles and resources spread across? Yeah, this is a nice question. So what I'm planning to do is when we have this NFT progression system and or the guilds, some of it, or just forget about it. Anyway, I'm planning to add the outcrops of valuable resources on a map. So if you're holding the territory, you will mine this resource while you're holding it. You will earn it, and then you can decide what you're going to do with this resource. Craft your NFT, or just maybe sell the stack of resource, or maybe you want to upgrade your NFT. That's a concept. And flat map, we're working on that. We're planning to add the terrain, like the mountains, and like the lowest areas. We want to play with the map a little bit here and there, and yeah, we want to make it not that flat. And it's mostly about the level design. It's and we go in baby steps here. So outcrop resources, outcrops. I want to add this. I want them to those resources to appear randomly on the map, and you gonna farm it, gather it while you're holding your ground. So it's mostly about the progression. So if you see the progression, it's already like in the game. Then some of the things will appear. Okay, what we have else? Oh, like land the temporary lets you produce more units or give other advantages. Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on easy feature. It's really easy feature. We just need some numbers and analytics. We improving our analytics and data to do the progressive income system. What that mean? We're planning to increase the amount of activity points and amount of units that you get in the full room. So if you have a lot of players who compete with each other in a room, we increase the reward that you get. If it's less players, like 10 or 20, it's not highly competitive environment, and we're reducing the reward that you have. This is the feature we have a design. We have everything that we need for this, but we don't have analytics that cover the few number that we need to know. So we will just improve the analytics, and then we will provide this feature because we already have the lobby. You can change the room. So now our goal is to provide you the pinnacle activity like virus hunt, and then we can do this like dynamic income thing. It's not it's not a big thing for us to do, but we just need to get the numbers, the right coefficient here, because without that it will be just feature who, and for the with short amount of time it can just ruin the long-term progress without the necessary data. Okay. What do we have here? Questions. Can we have a squad or clan in game that will be fun? Yeah, yeah. Clans, guilds. I'm telling the guilds. I'm calling it's the guilds. If I remember right, we're planning to call it like corporation or something. It's really nice name for the thing. And with the corp. Oh yeah. Most important. I almost forgot, guys. Can I? The guilds, or let's call it corporation, because we have the name for that. Yeah, it sounds solid. It sounds much better. I believe the heart of corporation. It sounds in like it's aligned with our settings because we some crypto cyber thing. So the most important thing, if you're the head of the corporation, this means you're the person who earns the most So the cooperation is will be for the people who want to invest their time and a little bit of money, or maybe not a little, to the guild to hire active members. And then when you have your airdrop, you will have more activity points than anyone else in your guild because you're the main person here. You will have the better coefficient and multiplicator than any other people in your guild, and everyone in the guild will automatically get their activity points according to the commitment that they provide for the guild. I think with a lot of things that we have here that we discuss, it's probably the time for us to announce some concepts with the schematics for you to just look at this, provide some feedbacks, and maybe for you to know where we're heading, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to develop. Okay, what we have here, any other questions? Yeah, you have some dispute here. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing. In every attempt to extract a boss, even some real and honest players are affected. So, some real players can be affected. And yes, of course, this is a problem. But for me, it's really important how we solve this. As I mentioned before, my words, and I'm staying on that, everyone get what they deserve. Fair players get fair rewards. We solve the tickets, we solve the problems, we help the people. Because if it's on if it's on our side, we always fix it. Eventually, definitely it will not happen like now or tomorrow, but it's take up to a couple of weeks. But eventually, everyone get what they deserve. And with that, we have like the biggest numbers in trading today. So the support from the community that we have is amazing. And also, and we really love its support. Thank you guys, because we can fill the fund base behind our backs. This help us to go. This help us to continue to doing what we're doing. We can do this without anything, without this support. But with support, we can see that actually you appreciate it, and this is something that fuel us really, really well. It's like the those fuel injections help us to verify that we're going in the right direction. This is the best word that I can say here. And about other numbers, when we just started, when it was the first TGE, we had like 15,000 daily active users in the moment of like 2 days before TGE. But after TGE, we dropped down to 3,000 active users, like 8 times. The second drop was in May, right? 1st of May or something. We dropped from 25,000 to 15,000 daily active, so unique players. It's like almost 2 times. With the new airdrop in June, like today and yesterday, we dropped from 33,000 unique players to 28. So if you can see the trend here, players are playing. Stable. They're not dropping the product. they playing because they not only believers. You guys, just hear me out. You're not the believers anymore. Most of you, you're not the believers. You're ready. You already have something in return. You already verified that you're not believers. You're not just believers anymore. You already verified that that's worth it. Okay, we're already on the ground with this. It's not only blind fate. Okay, you already got what you deserve. This is the most important thing that we have here, and we're not going anywhere for the next, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 years. We will stay. We will hold our ground. And we're not asking you to believe. You already did. We're just asking you to play, to continue, to provide the feedback, just to be our fans, just to act like you do, because we're happy with that. And if you want to believe, okay, we have upcoming features, but we not some scam bullshit. You don't need to believe in that. You don't need to believe in a stable coin or some shit, because we already proved everything to everyone that we're doing our job. And we made something valuable. This is really important. But we're not talking about this today. So, okay, what do we have? What about those players who hold LWB? Is there any reward for them, or make it one of the criteria to the? Okay, uh, we really can consider, or let's say we really want to think about any multiplicator for the people who holding LWB for the upcoming airdrop. It's a really nice thing, and this is the big thing. And I think if we decide it here, we probably will announce it. But we're seriously thinking about that thing, because it's something about the future of the product of the token. Because the people who hold in the token help us to verify that we're not some scam bullshit. They're really helping us to prove that we have a token and it's worth something. This is a really good thing. The token, again, the token is not in the first place. The game is, but again, where we need to, where we can, how we can attract the new people with the token. If it's stable, if it's growing, it's okay. If it's not dropping to the zero to the ground, it's also okay. If we continue to make airdrops, it's also okay. And if I remember correct, we kind of airdrop almost $1 million or something like that for yesterday. So it's, I believe it's impressive numbers for the people who not like Godzilla games or who not Axie Infinite or other thing, which is a small dedicated team with a tiny little bit budget, making some juicy things, and magic happens. So it's solid, and we're doing all of it every day and every airdrop, and this something good. Okay, yeah, we will consider multiplicators for the people who holding LWB in the moment of uh, of the end of the season. Now we're thinking about it. We will announce what we think about it, maybe in the decision. But it's really nice thing to hold on to. It's really nice thing. So I'm gonna stick to this. Okay, what do we have? What else we have? Oh yeah, we have some issues with the database and with the scale. Like we have more than 2,000 people playing every minute in the game. and that's why every room is full, and that's why we need to expand. And we're working on some solution here, because the continuously unstoppable expansion here is okay if we have an infinite budget, but we don't, unfortunately. So we working on that stability first. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, yeah. It's kind of funny, but yeah, we got the chance to provide the reward for killing the virus, because every people trying to kill everyone. But this is exactly the idea. Like, we have the globe, and the globe is a sandbox, and we're just adding some mechanics here and there, some events here and there, to, you know, to provide you some fun experience on the globe. So the virus is one of the parts, and it creates a lot of chaos. So we're just adding chaotic elements to the sandbox that we have, and the globe is a sandbox. And this is the point. And everyone can do whatever they want. Someone want to heal the virus, okay. Some of you want to create a group to kill other players who trying to kill the virus, okay. But the most important thing, you just should have your rewards for that. And now the virus is just for most of you, maybe it's even annoying activity, like, oh, the virus again, and I can't play. Why do I even kill that? It just doesn't make any sense. That's what we're trying to fix. And with this, believe me, everyone will gonna kill everyone, because the reward for the virus is valuable. Believe me, you're gonna kill each other. You wanna nuke each other, and you will be totally okay with this, because you will understand how much on stake. It will be a lot. Just the virus, the most challenging activity in the game in our sandbox. So this is just should provide a nice reward, and everything what's happened during the event will be okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we working with nice things uh, with the bombs. Most of you like telling us, "Oh, guys, I don't want to just hit the big country, or I just need to choose what I'm gonna do with the red button, like to destroy one small country or one big country." We're working on that. We're gonna make it as most of you wanted, like the radial thing. It's I think it take a couple of days. We have designed for this, and the red button will be radial nuke, so you can it will be more tactical flexibility for you. We just need to create radius good enough for people who pay, like, oh, I paid like $10 for what, for the bomb that can destroy some small countries, or you can use 3 bombs to destroy the whole Russia or China or America. It's really just big territories. So something like that, or I don't know, two nukes for Australia. We just need to find the appropriate the radius size to do that. Other things are not that hard, so we just need to balance it. And this is a nice improvement that we're working on with the design perspective. It's mostly about the design. Oh, okay. What else we have? Oh, I read this and this. Uh, okay. Yeah, you kind of you guys can do with virus whatever you can, whatever you want. And the idea is the reward will be granted for the players who dealt most damage to the virus. So it will be about the damage. Um, that's pretty much it. Maybe we should consider another point, that the reward can be not only for the damage, but for the heal of the virus. It's also a valuable option. And again, virus is not invincible. You can hit it with the bombs, with the nukes, red button, micro bombs. But this thing, they think if you did not hurt it, The virus will using the microbombs and bombs against you with the update. So you wanna grab some defensive thing, guys. Really, it will be fun. You just fighting the virus and it nuke you. It's nice. Are we going to get a random reward after killing the virus? This will be the pool of rewards. Some of them will be like fixed, like you're gonna get this and this, and some of the slots will be like you have a loot box or you have a chance for the item at one of the list, something like so. It's just combined, like, and it's really depend on your score on your rank. Imagine I'm dealing 1 million damage for the virus. I'm like top three. My place is third. Some guy doing like 5 million. He's the first place. I'm getting 10 millions and 1,000 activity points. He's like 100 hard currency, 108, like 108 units, 20 millions, and 2,000 activity points. This is something fixed. I'm getting one loot box, and he's getting three loot boxes. He's open it, and maybe he get an NFT. I'm open it, maybe I get an NFT. Something like that. We're working around that, so rewards should be progressive, adaptable. Some part are fixed, some part are random, but it always will be the predefined reward. But the reward itself can provide you some random thing. Okay, so what else we have? I hope that an add friend option when we click on an enemy's tower or land. Yeah, this is a nice quality of life improvements that we're working on. On the design, it's mostly about the UX, and we're working on it. We need to just to figure out the appropriate way to do this and appropriate way to show the nicknames of your enemies or your friends on the map. And it's also combined with the chat because for the guild chat, we really want to use towns. It has a lot of things that we need for the guild chat. You can check how the towns work. Just Google it. It's some fee for the membership, and we're planning that guild will have the membership, the dedicated space. If we move forward with the towns, it will be like that. So guilds will be heavy monetized. It will be like $1 or $2 per one person for the guild. Yeah, and that's why it's really really high end content. And this is the one thing. And we need the global chat now, and we just need to figure out what we're gonna do. We need to create our own, or we just will integrate the Discord, and it will be like text chat through the Discord, and it will be our global chat, so you can use it in the game or something like that. And the fun thing is we still don't have a Discord button in the game. It's time to do it. So yeah, this is quality of life. This is the group. This is the social things. We're working on social. We're working on a lot of social things, and we need to do a lot of them. And this will be one of the quality of life improvements. So probably it will be one of them, like adding the friend. Well, if you just or just block someone, social interaction. If you're clicking on the territory, it's we're working on that, but it's on design. It's not on development. Okay. I'm going to. Okay. Okay. It says, mini seasons. So, yeah. Speaking of mini seasons, did you throw an insight on? Yeah, we're planning to add it. I hope we will do it in summer. So the idea is like you buying a tickets or you getting a tickets via any like competition. We provide a base price pool of OWB tokens, and everyone who paying the fee for the entry will increase the price pool. It's basically like Dota 2 International, I guess, or something like that, with a price pool increasing by players. and the best players will get the most of it, and you will get not only um, like activity points for the airdrop in the end of the season, but you also will get the actual OWB and other rewards during this short season, like the week or so. We can call it a tournament or something, just as you know, call it as you want, but the idea is 1 maybe 2 weeks competition period that you can compete with other players to get the nice reward, and it will be not only activity point that you're earning, and probably will increase the amount of activity point that you're earning if you have a ticket for the tournament. It makes sense, so you can be in a better position in the end of the season, but we also will provide you the real token after this short period. So for the active players, it will be a nice option. And yeah, we will provide some possibilities from some sources for active players to get those tickets for free. Because not everyone ready, not everyone wants, not everyone even thinking about paying something. But we need to we need to help you to check the functional, to check the gameplay layer. Sometimes, it's just necessary for some people, for most of the people, to check something between this, before make a decision. And we're working on that from all directions here. Okay, and yes, seasons is probably deserve a separated session. Okay. Add some emoji. I really want to, but I still don't know how. Like, I just we can maybe you know have a chat about it or something, because it's a big challenge. Like, imagine you have an emoji, okay, and how far I'm gonna see it, or it will be just emote ring or something. This is consider our zoom in zoom out issues. It's hard to figure out how it should be. We're working on that. It's really important thing, but it's not the well, the chat is more important than this, and this is like a cherry on top. The emojis are always cherry on top. Maybe it even will be like custom things or something. Just need to design it first, and some challenges will appear here. Okay, team chat during in the game, is it possible? We're working on that. I'm not sure about the voice chat, but for the groups and other things, basic chats, we're working on this. We will need to cover it because it's really important. Sometimes, well, it's not so bad. Well, the chat feature needed in the game since January, but we not get here yet because we have more important things to do. So imagine MMORPG, and we have things that are more important than chat. Half year for a half year. Maybe I'm a dump, maybe I'm not recognized as the important thing when I see one, but as far as I see, we kind of okay without a chat for now. But I think this summer is the time when it should happen. Like, we need to have a chat. Really. And we just need to figure out the best possible way to do this now. And we're just working on that. It's most about technical solution. It's mostly what making about the another map world. We can do whatever world we can. We can do Mars, we can do Moon, we can do like Jupiter, we can do like the Pangaea, anything. We can do layout can be anything. It's not a problem. The problem is I just don't want to make the different world without it wrap around with something. Like imagine if we have a Mars, we need to have a new gameplay mechanics to support it. Because if it's just Mars and it's red hexes on the map, it sounds like a bullshit. Okay, we just need to have like, I don't know, nukes can be used on Mars. We have an aliens who attack you every half hour. The virus here is not working. The meteorites are falling on your head every 2 hours. We have a sandstorm and etc. So it just should be a complex thing. If we're doing a new planet, new layout, it should be the the big amount of things, nice juicy things that is super duper shit that you just, oh, this is a solid experience. It looks like complete new season, a big amount of activities, nice progression, supported with like the progression roadmap or something where you can earn the like cosmetic items or maybe some nice top-notch premium items or maybe even premium account that we just uh, working fantasizing are. So anyway, it just world itself is a boring as fuck. If you just summarize it. But the world with an impressive amount of new activities that manageable for us to do and can be wrapped around in a separate nice game season. It's the only way to do thing because boring as fuck is we can do this easy, but you want to play this? I believe not. But you want the new experience, you want the new layout, you want the new technical abilities. I got it totally, but we need to add something more because this is not only it's new experience. It should be juicy. It should be something new for the limited time for 3 months or so. It should be something that will make you to play almost almost a new game with the different little tweaks that making your meta game, your strategy, it's just different for this environment. It just should be different, and you have the activities like just imagine you have the meteorite shower every 2 hours. It's just destroying the part of your countries, the part of your territory that they hold. It just different experience. You need to adapt to this. So we're just trying to do things like that all the time. Okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Uh, okay. So, any last questions? Maybe just wait a couple of minutes. If you don't want to ask something, we can go. Oh yeah, that's it's okay. You're repeating it. Okay. What about making another map award where we can make a team like 20 or 20 or more like 50 versus 50 and the main goal is to occupy the whole base? I think the challenge and this is like Guild Wars. Well, yeah, we're doing this. We just need to make a guild. And what you're talking about is this experience where it's clan versus clan. You just kicking each other asses and you're trying to compete for the resources. Yeah, not now. Eventually, this year, probably I want to make it this year. This experience is fun. If not, we will make it next year. But this is when we have big guilds. It will work. So Guild Wars, yeah, and obviously the nice, amazing rewards for the winners should be here. Okay, so thank you guys. If you will have any other questions, just send it in general chat. Just but not asking about tickets, please. I'm not doing this thing. Not asking me about trolls. You can do, yeah, you can do this, but I will not answer these questions because this is not my area of responsibility. You can ask me about anything, but I will answer only about the game, maybe technical issues, maybe anything else. Just other things like tickets and other shits, it's boring for me. You can ask Mr. X about that. It's his job, not mine. Okay, and thank you for the questions. Thank you for the answering my questions. It's really nice, and it will help us to improve some things here and there. And thank you for the nice session, guys. I hope we'll do this not like we need to do this more often. Because it's a lot of information, but I want just to prepare some material. Maybe we will find the better place for stream, because I'm like doing the gestures with the hands and etc. And probably it will be more interesting. And I need to do a presentation of some materials, so I think we will have next session in this month, maybe. So yeah, ask Mr. X about it. Okay, thank you guys. I hope you enjoying the game so far. Well, I see the numbers. I know you're enjoying. You can't lie me here. So I hope you for that. Thank you for that, and have a great week.